America is an enormous country in size and diversity, but it is also a challenging place in terms of natural disasters. From hurricanes to earthquakes, wildfires to tsunamis, disasters affect millions of people every year. But much of the information we hear about these disasters is more myth than fact. Recognizing how these myths can endanger our lives is critical to building a safer future. Today, we're going to break down common misconceptions about America's most common natural disasters, clarify the difference between facts and myths, and get the right information to improve your chances of survival in times of disaster. If you're ready, let's embark on a fact-based journey. Myth: forest fires only happen in summer. Reality: forest fires can occur in any season, especially in times of drought. Myth: fire only spreads over large areas. Fact: fires can spread faster with the wind, and large fires can also occur in small areas. Myth: only smoke is dangerous during a forest fire. Fact: heat and toxic gases can be just as deadly as flames. Myth: forest fires only destroy trees. Reality: fires also greatly affect vegetation, animals, and ecosystems. Myth: when a forest fire starts, it is better to leave home immediately. Reality: the fire can move quickly. Exits from home may be blocked. Safe zones should be identified in advance. Myth: forest fires only cause damage in remote areas. Reality: fires can reach urban areas and wreak havoc. Myth: it is safe to flee by car in case of fire. Reality: because fire spreads fast, it is difficult to escape in a car because of the smoke and flames. Myth: fires are only caused by large trees. Reality: small plants and bushes can also cause fires to spread quickly. Myth: once a forest fire is extinguished, the risk is over. Reality: fire can sometimes continue in underground routes and reappear. Myth: pouring water on a fire is always effective. Reality: depending on the size of the fire, firefighting chemicals may be needed instead of water. Myth: floods only occur near rivers. Reality: floods can be caused by many factors such as rain, melting snow, overflowing dams, etc. Myth: only big cities are affected by floods. Reality: small towns and rural areas can also be affected by major floods. Myth: it is safe to get into a car quickly and escape during a flood. Reality: traveling by car in a flood can be dangerous. The water level can rise quickly. Myth: floods only occur as a result of heavy rain. Reality: extreme snowmelt and river overflows can also cause flooding. Myth: only low-lying areas are affected by flooding. Reality: high areas can also flood because water can also move inland. Myth: floods only happen after big storms. Reality: flooding can also be triggered by small rainstorms and fast-melting snow. Myth: it is safe to stay at home during a flood. Reality: if the water level is rising, it is necessary to move to higher ground. Myth: only sudden floods are dangerous. Reality: slowly moving floods can also wreak havoc and cause damage. Myth: after floods, it is safe to wait for the water to recede. Reality: even when the water recedes, harmful debris and waterways can still be dangerous. Myth: electrical appliances can be used during a flood. Reality: if electrical appliances come into contact with water, there is a risk of electric shock. Myth: earthquakes only occur along fault lines. Reality: earthquakes can also occur outside fault lines. Myth: tsunamis are only caused by large seaquakes. Fact: tsunamis can also be caused by volcanic eruptions and ground movements under the sea. Myth: tsunami waves never reach inland areas. Reality: tsunami waves can reach land, sometimes penetrating as far inland as 10 kilometers. Myth: buildings collapse immediately after an earthquake. Reality: the intensity of the earthquake depends on the building structure and ground conditions. Some buildings may not be seriously damaged. Myth: it is safe to approach windows during an earthquake. Reality: you should stay away from windows or glass during an earthquake because they can break. Myth: earthquakes only happen at night. Reality: earthquakes can happen at any time of the day. Myth: there is almost always a power outage after an earthquake. Reality: earthquakes do not always cause power outages. Modern infrastructures are more resilient to disasters. Myth: tsunamis only affect seaside cities. Reality: tsunamis can reach inland, even into mountainous areas. Myth: if you don't see the tsunami waters rising rapidly, you can escape safely. Reality: tsunami waves can approach quickly, which is why early warning and preparation are so important. Myth: hurricanes are thought to occur only in the oceans. Reality: hurricanes originate over the sea, but they can also wreak havoc on land. Myth: thinking you are safe when you are in the eye of a hurricane. Reality: being in the eye of a hurricane can be calm for a short time, but once the eye passes, the hurricane can rage again. Myth: hurricanes only affect coastal areas. Reality: hurricanes can move inland and wreak havoc inland as well. Myth: a hurricane cannot change direction quickly. Reality: hurricanes can change direction unexpectedly, which can be very dangerous. Myth: hurricanes always cause a lot of damage. Reality: there are times when hurricane intensity is low. Small hurricanes can also cause serious damage. Myth: opening the window during a hurricane is good for stabilizing the air in the house. Reality: opening a window can cause more damage from the wind. Myth: it is enough to be sheltered inside the house, not to enter a hurricane shelter. Reality: it is much safer to be in safe areas such as a hurricane shelter or basement. Myth: one can predict with certainty when a hurricane will approach. Reality: the exact time and path of hurricanes cannot be predicted with certainty. Myth: hurricanes only form in warm seas. Reality: hurricanes can also form in both tropical and cold seas. Myth: getting food and water is not a problem in the eye of a hurricane. Reality: even in the eye of a hurricane, nutrition and safety issues can remain. Remember, we cannot stop natural disasters, but we can prepare for them. Facts, not myths, save lives. Arm yourself with the right information before the next disaster, because awareness is the first step to survival. What about you? Are there any disaster myths you've heard before, but you're not sure if they're true? Leave it in the comments, and let's analyze it together.